Synthetic marijuana hit the markets quite a while ago, but now it's making news more and more because of the fact that people are dying as a result of it. So it's become a big problem in Australia, and part of the reason why it's such a big problem is that new forms of it keep coming out, and of course head shops sell the synthetic marijuana, and it's unregulated. Officials can't keep up with it. So when people are smoking the synthetic crap, they don't realize what they're putting into their bodies, and in some cases they can literally die, which makes me so angry because you know what you don't die from? Regular marijuana, natural marijuana, the marijuana that has been made illegal.
Yeah, no, look, the ironies here are manifold. First of all, just as a random side note, you know, it's not just because I listen to Cypress Hill, but it really is in the Bible that you're supposed to have all the herbs and the plants that God gave you. Republicans say things like Steve Stockman says, well, look, God gave us the greatest gift of all, where we poke the earth and oil comes out. Well, also, if you plant a seed in the earth, marijuana comes out, right? But nonetheless, they're like, no, oil that comes out of the ground, awesome. Marijuana, super evil. When in reality, marijuana, I'm actually shocked to see how many positive attributes that it has. We were doing study after study where they show like it helps it with this disease and that disease.
It helps with lung capacity, which was probably one of the more shocking studies.
It's unbelievable.
It actually helps regulate insulin levels in your body. I mean,
so it can keep you thinner.
Yeah.
It's almost like a magic medical drug, except God gave it to you, right? Mm-hmm. I mean, look, if you believe in God, right? If you don't, Mother Nature gave it to you, whatever. So it's great. It's great. We don't have to do anything synthetic about it. We already have it. Except we've senselessly, ridiculously banned it, thereby causing people to do the synthetic version, which was legal.
Yes. So a few things that I want to discuss here. First of all, there was one case of a father of two who died in Australia as a result of smoking synthetic marijuana. And the thing that really upsets me about that particular story is he had a marijuana habit. He was smoking pot and he wanted to stop because it's illegal, and since it's illegal, it has like this negative, feel about it, right? Mm-hmm. So he decided.
And by the way, if they catch you, they can take your kids away.
They can, exactly. So he's probably thinking, it'll be safer if I just smoke the synthetic marijuana, which is legal, because I think that people have this misconception that if it's legal, it's safer. But obviously it is not safer, and since officials can't keep up with all this synthetic crap that's on the market, they can't even regulate it. So you don't even know what you're smoking. If you legalize marijuana, not only do you not have to worry about getting your kids taken away from you, but it could also be regulated, so you smoke safe levels. And by the way, another thing, you're not going to die from smoking marijuana. Let's keep it real. The one thing that we discussed earlier was whether or not you can get lung cancer from smoking marijuana. I did some research on that, and there was actually a study that indicated no, you cannot get lung cancer.
I don't believe that.
Now, I know. That's one study. That doesn't necessarily mean it's the end-all, be-all, but still, it's telling.
No, it's the marijuana industry that's funding that. Oh, right, there is no legal marijuana industry. So now, although there is someone planning it, by the way, and that makes a ton of sense. That's a smart guy. Mm-hmm. It's obviously legalized in Colorado and Washington now. So we'll see if the big marijuana comes into play at some point. But right now, all these studies are not funded necessarily by pro-marijuana advocates. Nobody's profiting off of it that way. In fact, the people who profit off of marijuana profit off of it because it's illegal, mm-hmm. right? And they don't have a motivation to make it legal, exact opposite. So for Christ's sake, legalize it already. Well, based on my earlier argument, literally for Christ's sake, legalize it already. And now people are dying because they're trying to take a synthetic version of it when there's a perfectly good natural version of it.